but I saw a few of you hands up that you heard about the engineering or mechanical engineers. Can someone just tell me what is engineer or what you think engineering is? No? Okay, we'll see. Hope at the end of this speech you guys can get a better idea. Before we jump into the definition and the long boring academic aspect of things, let's see why chose engineering? Chose engineering to begin with, why we want to study engineering and why humanity has spent hundreds of years since the Industrial Revolution to investigate their time into engineering. Well, engineering has quite a bit of flexible career paths. You can work in the different settings. You can be a construction engineer, a civil engineer. You can work with a gigantic power plant that is required the industrial engineer, mechanical engineer, control engineer. And if you don't like the technical aspect of things, I just love making money. I want to deal with people. You can be a project manager. You can become an entrepreneurship once you learn about industry, you know the product, and you can even become a politician because you know entire industrial chains and you make connections all of it. And that's the benefit of being an engineer. So you've got to work with different people, different field, and of course you always challenge yourself and be creative. Now that's the boring part. What the hell is a mechanical engineer? Before we look at mechanical engineering, let's say what is engineering? That was a question I was earlier trying to ask. Engineering is a discipline that basically uses the physical principles that try to solve real-life problems or provide solutions to real-life problems. And the mechanical engineer is one of the oldest and the broadest engineering disciplines that ranges from, say, Navy architect to automobiles to robotics or even to self-casing. Can anyone give me a quick example about engineering? Well, sure.
Micromanagement.
Oh, yes, that's definitely, that is a material engineer as well as electrical engineering, but that's more like physics or material tools, because it's difference between engineering and physics is physics is really fast, there's always new stuff coming in. Engineers 20, 30, 50 years behind of physics. We look at the old technology and trying to bring them together and develop a solution and make a product. I would say that if anything, any parts or components that requires manufacturing, which means need to be made, it's more or less associated with mechanical engineering. This thing is the key and the lock mechanism. I'm pretty sure everyone's here at the moment. Or computer or self-casing. We are carrying. Those are required by mechanical engineering manufacturing. So what will people learn if they join UBC mechanical engineering program, a 4 or 5 year long program? In the junior years, you will learn about the calculus, linear algebra, kinematics and dynamics, meaning motions wiggle without physical property. Differential equations is just more math, basic programming using C, Python, Java. Anyone do programming? Make a little game on yourself? And of course, we will review the basic chemistries and physics, materials, metals, non-metals. Okay. So in the junior year, we'll also learn the solid and fluid mechanics, how solid behave when I smash it with a hammer, or how liquid behave when I pour into a pipe. Also, of course, we will learn about electrical circuitry as well as the thermal and dynamics and heat transfer. When we move into our senior years, for third and fourth years, we got to learn about more math, more fun stuff, and more programming. Instrumentations, meaning the small little microprocessors, electrical conductors, inductor capacitors, the op-amp, optional amplifiers, like all in the cell phones, in the TV, in our computers. That's the instrumentation. Statistics, vibrations, and advanced motion. We see about vibration and how mechanisms behave under the external applied force. We'll also learn about engine and motor. Engine is the things that convert chemistry energy into mechanical energy, basically burn something and something over there moves. And motor is the similar principle, like plug electricity and something else moves. And then we got to learn about the engineering software, things like that including anyone heard about the CAD, CD, computer-aided design? That is the kind of engineering software that uses computer to do the drawings, as well as finite element series and so on. Then last but not least, we learn about the system control and engineering project design, which is integrate everything together. So why does, for example, everyone has been either been in the car or saw a car before, right? Like how does a car know how fast it should go? Say I want to go 100 kilometers per hour. How does a car know that? Or how can you maintain the speed? That's all about system control engineers. Okay, about myself. Like I said, I just graduated this May. I took 5 years to finish my undergrad degree. From 2010 to 2011. I'm a mechanical engineer, but I took the mechatronic options. Mechatronic means mechanical plus electronic. So I deal with more about circuitry and as well as control engineers, more like a little bit more than general mechanical engineer. While I'm not here at school, I have my internship at a different field, like biomechanical research. That's one of the things I did. That is an artificial ankle. I developed this concept view of the ankle back then. This is done by engineering software. It's kind of a computer-aided drafting software made by this. And I also work in the machine shop manufacturing using lathe, maze, CNC. And besides being an engineer, I was also a salesman, like you can tell from my voice. Yeah. Back then, I was in Toronto, working with the selling, door-to-door salesman actually, knocking on the doors and trying to sell some goods that help high school kids like you guys to get a better grade. So, when I'm not doing the boring academic or trying to make money to support myself, this is what I look like. UBC has a lot of engineering student teams. What engineering student team is basically a group of friends or non-friends, as colleagues, get together, working on some pieces in the project that they share some interest. For example, here you can see that is it's called UBC Baja. That is an off-road vehicle. People riding timing is a race car, but they off-road. It goes through the mud, goes through the forest, and they have a competition in globally. And that is a UBC sailboat. It's an autonomous boat that is designed to flee into the water and try to find reach its own destination. And that is a little soccer playing robot called Sanderbot. It's like a soccer game, 6 robots versus another 6 against another university. Student team is a great place for individuals to meet people with a similar interest, as well as develop skills, like hands-on skills, as well as leadership, teamwork, etc. And which team did I join? None of this. I joined a team called Formula UBC. That's our car last year. We built one car every single day. Let's take a quick pick of a video to give you a better